It's Thursday. You know what that means? Glorious sprinters. Morning. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are. We are off to Leeds this morning because, well, this was originally going to be a Transpennine and Airedale line vlog, but you have Simon to thank for this because he changed the plan at the last second. So it's going to be a sort of East Coast mainline vlog today, from Doncaster to Leeds. The hope is that we're going to get 801226. Now 801226, for those that don't know, has been wrapped up in a Pride livery. With this being Pride month when I'm doing this, shout out to all the members of the LGBTQIA+ fraternity. Maybe we get to see it. If not, we get to see 91s, definitely. Hopefully we get to see a HST as well. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so if it goes wrong, this plan, it's Simon's fault. Alright, I want everyone to remember that. It's Simon's fault. So we're just waiting for the 613 to take us to Trent Valley, and then it's on from there. There's a plane going overhead. Oh God. Who loves a 2 in the morning? Oh-de-do-da-day. No one loves a 2 in the morning. And they really don't. Oh. Yep. There we go. Good old Trent Valley. Oh look, here comes the ECS. Here comes my train. That was timed, not double 2 in the morning. Oh, why do you do this to me? Why must you hate me? Somebody will tell me why they must hate me this early in the morning. 2:44 and 2:48. This way. Oh, is that who I think it is over there? Get out of the way. Hello. Ooh. Pretty Eurovision train. 35104 has graced me with her presence this morning. Now that I'm seeing it up close, it actually doesn't look too bad. Scrubs up very nicely. Ooh, a £5 this morning. Ooh, I get treated. Nut. Well, 221125. Table feet. L-bus is what we shall commit to. Where did I put that ticket? Put it there, that's where I put it. Let's get going. Wow, it's not that way, it's this way. Yeah. Ucky thing. Absolute ucky thing. Yeah, so we've come in the back way. Very interesting. Do you know what? I fancy a 195. I fancy 195, 132 to take me to Leeds. Because one must have his cap. One simply must bash the calf. Oh, to think I was going to do that line this morning between Huddersfield and Leeds. Tell me how my air stays transpennine. Ha! You suck.
Leeds, where this train turned.
I'm glad. Watch where you're going, pal. It's Kurt Zuma! Wonder we'll see some 91s today. 91 119 wouldn't go down badly. Well, it was going to happen eventually, wasn't it? Nice. So I've just had some breakfast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And speaking of yummy, 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 hello. 331 111 to take us to our first station. Ooh. Hello, Outwood. It's been a while. Right then, everyone, we've arrived at our first station of the day. This is Outwood railway station, operated by Northern, and it has 2 platforms to its name, with all services stopping here being operated by Northern, either on their Doncaster to Leeds service or their Sheffield to Leeds service via Wakefield Westgate. So Outwood Station opened in 1858 as Lofthouse Railway Station by the Bradford, Wakefield and Leeds Railway. Please hope I got that right, otherwise Simon will kill me. It was then changed to Lofthouse and Outwood in 1865 and remained that way until 1960 when it was closed. Now there was a second station here in Outwood called Lofthouse and Outwood as well. That opened in 1858 and closed around about the late 1950s, early 1960s. So they both closed at the same time. However, then the West Yorkshire Passenger Transport Executive reopened Outwood in 1988 and reopened it as Outwood Railway Station. Now, if I'm being honest, out of these 6 stations that we're going to be doing today, this here is the weakest station. Yes, they've now upgraded it and we've got stand clear announcements, which is fantastic, good for that. However, it's still on tight curves. And literally anything coming around those curves is not coming at a slow speed. Let's be brutally honest. I think it's around about 60-70 miles an hour they're coming around there, which can still do a lot of damage, unfortunately. So we are here for the hour, and then we're disappearing on the 11:30 service, which is the other 331 diagram, and we're going to our next station, which will be Sandal and Agbrigg. That's easy for me to say, isn't it? Oh, I just saw that at the very last second. I think we've got a 747 that's just screened across. I'm going to go check that out straight away. Right. I think this was it. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And I'll tell you that I'm not sure for a fact on that because I have no clue which way we're going. So it was a lofty 747-8 DABYH. I think that was the one I saw in Tamworth. It's going from Frankfurt over to LAX. So there you go. 747's in the sky. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, look at that. A nice big long roller coaster at Sandal and Agbrigg. Right then everybody, we are here at Sandal and Agbrigg railway station, operated by Northern. It has 2 platforms with all services here being operated by the Leeds to Doncaster service every hour, supplemented every half hour by the Leeds to Sheffield services. And Sandal and Agbrigg was opened in 1866 by the West Riding and Grimsby Joint Railway on their line into Wakefield. However, unfortunately, it closed then in 1957, yet this line remained open to traffic. And then in 1987, the West Yorkshire Passenger Transport Executive reopened the station as Sandal and Agbrigg. It had originally been called Sandal, even though the village of Sandal and Agbrigg is about 1.5 miles away. It's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, second station on the Wakefield line. It's a lovely station when you're standing here, because look at this, you've got this lovely long sort of roller coaster line coming up here. Perfect for your long range zooms and perfect for your long shots. Hopefully we get a 91 through here, because that would be mwah. So here for an hour and then off to our next station, which will be Fitzwilliam. Ooh, look Tico, glorious sprinter. Oh, hello. What are you sneaking over? I've lost it again. There it is. What do we think, guys? 380 or 747? Place your bets now. Took a bit of digging, but we finally found him. Another lofty 747 off from Frankfurt over to Chicago. Is it a number 8? Yeah, it's a number 8. ABYR. What time's that due into Chicago? 1 o'clock. So around the time I get back into Leeds, it lands in Chicago. Cool. Yeah, 101's just gone through, so...
You should at least be interested in these things.
They're alright. Yeah. Oh, another long view. Who loves these kind of views? There goes the other one. Alrighty then, folks. So here we are at our next station of the day. This is Fitzwilliam Railway Station, operated by Northern. It's got 2 platforms with all services being provided by Northern, with the Leeds to Doncaster service and also the Leeds to Sheffield service. Now, this isn't the original location for Fitzwilliam Station. It was located originally a few hundred metres to the north when it was opened by the LNER on the 1st of November 1937. And then in November of 1967, Fitzwilliam, as it was known then, Fitzwilliam Halt, closed before being reopened in its current location by the Yorkshire Passenger Transport Executive in 1987. Now, it is sort of the more unusual of the 6 stations that we have here, in that the tracks are sort of separated with the stanchion between them. But if you go the other sides of the bridges, the stanchion's on the other side. So we have layout constrictions here at Fitzwilliam. Also, we got a 195 fast through here, 195006. Don't know what it was doing. We also got 91127 fast through here. Again, I have no clue what that was doing, unless that was coming from Donny going up to Neville Hill, or Bounds Green going up to Neville Hill. I haven't got the foggiest idea. But yeah, we're going to wait for this Doncaster. It's going to be interesting to see what this Doncaster service is when it comes in. It couldn't possibly be a Sprinter, could it? 150? Oh? No, surely not. Surely not. Is this a road? 3 carriages on this northern to Donny? What is this? What is this gonna be? I'm getting a unit change here. What is going on? 3 carriages. What's that gonna be then? And now it is time for the odd one out. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our 4th station of the day. This is South Elmsall Railway Station, operated by Northern, and it has 2 platforms. All services that stop here are the services from Leeds to Doncaster. And South Elmsall was opened in 1866, and essentially, apart from the modifications, it's remained in situ from the day that it came around. It is the 2nd station here. I do believe there is another station in South Elmsall, and I believe it's either Morthorpe or Goldthorpe, and it's just a mile or so away in that direction. That's where Simon comes along and corrects me. Now, I refer to South Elmsall as the anomaly on this line. Why do I call it the anomaly, you ask? Is a fantastic question. It is because it's only got the hourly service. Everything else has got a half-hourly service. Here only has an hourly service. So if it all goes wrong here, you've got to wait an hour. Whereas if it went wrong at the Bentley, Adwick, Fitzwilliam, Sandal and Agbrigg and Outwood, you got a half hour. So that's why I call this station the anomaly. Plus, you also lose the Leeds Sheffield, so all you really get through here is the LEDR services as fasts. But we're going to stay here for an hour, and then we're going to move on to our next station, which is going to be Adwick. So apparently, because this has a short platform, you can only board the front 3 coaches. But I'm looking at that there. That fits. That fits. Surely to God that fits. Wouldn't you all agree with me there? What I'm talking about. Right then folks, we are here at our penultimate station of the day. This is Adwick Station, operated by Northern. It has 2 platforms to its name. Opened in 1866 did Adwick by the West Riding and Grimsby Railway. And it opened as Adwick. And then in 1967 it became Adwick Street and Carcroft. 10 years later, it then became known as Carcroft and Adwick Street, before it closed in 1967. However, the station was then reopened by the West Yorkshire Passenger Transport Executive, and it was originally named Adwick Interchange because it was an interchange with buses at the time, but now the interchange has been dropped and it's just known as Adwick. And Adwick today is going to be a gold mine. It is going to be a literal gold mine because we are getting stuff dropped on us literally at the last minute. Left, right and centre, it is all coming here. We've had a Grand Central move we didn't even know about. We've got a move from Liverpool to Doncaster that we don't even know about. Probably a Transpennine unit. Wouldn't it just be amazing if it was something like a GB tug or something like that? Because if it does, that makes cover photos straight away. But the announcements have been playing up today, because sometimes they'll be saying our train's 3 carriages and it's a 331, 2 carriages and it's a 331. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we are here for the hour, and then we're off to our next and final station, which is going to be Bentley, the South Yorkshire variety.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 is the 1533 Northern service to Leeds.
Yeah, got that in before you bowled me. Bustico. One last time. And that'll be all of the Wakefield line stations done this year. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our final station of the day. This is Bentley Station in South Yorkshire. operated by Northern. It's got 2 platforms to its name and was opened in 1982, was Bentley, with the assistance and the funding of the South Yorkshire Transport Passenger Executive. We've now switched from West Yorkshire over to South Yorkshire here in Bentley. I believe Adwick is South Yorkshire too, but maybe on the border with West Yorkshire. I'm not too up on my borders in Yorkshire at the moment. However, I will say Bentley is a park and ride station, but not a park and ride station for what you're expecting. Because you would have thought Bentley is on the doorstep of Doncaster. No. Bentley serves more people in Leeds than it does in Doncaster. Exactly. This is more popular for those commuting into Leeds than it is for people commuting into Doncaster. That just shocks you. Speaking of shocks you, 2 freight trains, hello. And both, I tell you what, when they both went through here, the platform shook. Literally, it shook. You could hear the vibrations shaking the platform. It was that awesome. But anyway, we're here till 5 o'clock, and then we're off into Doncaster. But it's for Doncaster, so we go back that way. 331111, the whole of the Wakefield line. Don't mind if we do.
This is Doncaster. Where this train
Right. What's the time? How long have we got? How long have I got? I feel like gambling a drink. Let's go. Uh, 17-18's not going to Harrogate anymore, which is fine. But oh look, it's 3-3-1-1-1-1 again. I have drinks. Look, I have drinks. There. I have iron brew. And now I'm going to get on this as Kurt Zuma heads for Leeds. We'll follow you. We'll be there in a minute.
Leeds. Change here for London, Scotland and other national and local destinations. Leeds.
Is this my donkey over here? Is this 158 for me? I need to see a board, but I can't see one. Because I'm pretty sure 848 was the Carlisle train. We'll see.
The Northern service to Carlisle. The next stop is Shipley.
Customers are requested to remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff.
Oh, look who it is.
Please can all passengers have tickets and rail cards ready for inspection. If you have a mobile
You
phone, can you make
sack.
sure it is activated? Thank you.
Has the goose wet himself yet?
This is Shipley.
Thank you. Right. I need to go that way. Right then, to Bradford Forster Square. I see its reflection in the shelter on the other side. It's a 331. I've had enough of these today. Can I not have a triple free? Or are you saving all my triple frees for tomorrow? This one's come from Ilkley. It's not even full. No, it's not. It's Bradford Forster Square, not Foster. Oh, welcome to the Leeds train. Simon's favourite announcements of all time. My hotel for the night. But first, we must go get dinner. If only there was an establishment close by. Oh wait, there's McDonald's over there. You know what that means, don't you? What shall I have tonight? I don't know. Let's have something. Well, that got interesting towards the end, didn't it? Yeah. See, it was all looking a bit as you were at Outwood and Sandal and Agbrigg, and I thought, yeah, we'll have an easy time of it. But then that's when it kind of started going, that's when it kind of started going better. Because then we got the 195 and the ECS 91 stock at Fitzwilliam. We got the Grand Central and the cross country stuff started then showing at South Elmsall, and then they're like, what's all this? What's all this? Not that I'm going to complain. And then we started getting all that freight stuff at Bentley. Bentley, literally that hour turned into a freight hotspot. I will take that. But it's all good. It's all well and it's all good. So all that remains to say is thanks you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. You can tell we're in the Travelodge at Bradford, and tomorrow we are going to do the Airedale lines. We are going to do all stations, Bradford, Forster Square. There it is again, that roll of the arm. Bradford. Bradford, Forster Square, all the way to Skipton. We can't do the Oakley line tomorrow. Shipley is nigh on impossible, but I bet it is doable, and I specify in the nigh on impossible. And unfortunately, we can't do Kerstal Forge or Appley Bridge. They were going to be done today. If TPE weren't cancelling all the trains left, right and centre. But then I needed a new plan, and Simon was like, hey, come here. So I did, and paid off. But yeah, thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. I have got to stop yawning, although that is a sign that I'm ready for bed. But yeah, we'll see you all for the Airedale vlog on Monday. Members, you'll see it as soon as this video is done. So you should get a notification in your notification box. You want to become a member, $3.99. And yeah, all good. So thank you all. We'll see you next time.
Kick back and reminisce, thinking about the dumb shit I did growing up. Maybe a bitch, but I keep on going 'cause I know I can do this. I was born a baby.